Hello again, everyone. It's Bielen. This is Casual Conversations, where we have some very cool, nice little conversations that are casual with people very important to our world. And today we have a very special guest. She is the owner of the Hair House International in beautiful downtown Manville, New Jersey. She's a health coach for Shape from Within. And most important, I think, she is the host of Mary on a Loose TV. Let's welcome Mary Tabbit. How are you, Mary?
I'm great. How are you, Kaz?
Beautiful. So where are you right now? What I see behind you there?
I'm in my salon. Everybody's gone, so we have privacy. Hopefully the phones won't ring, but yeah, we're in the salon, and it's a Saturday, so it was a busy day.
I thought you'd have them stay behind so you'd have a live audience that can applaud.
We should have had them all behind.
So tell me briefly, how did you get to? Now tell me the name of the salon again and how you got to where you are right now.
Okay. Well, when I first opened in 1983, remember I was 3 years old when I opened, right? It was the best little hair house. So we kind of took the name off the show, off the TV, of the movie, and we ran with it. We all had holsters with our blow dryers in our holsters. We had this country theme. Since then, we're now going into our 38th year, and we are the Hair House International. We've changed our name about 18, 19 years ago, and it was really because we've had a lot of clients coming in the salon that spoke different languages. So we have different stylists here that speak Polish and Russian and Ukrainian and Spanish, and of course English. So we cater to everybody, anybody from diapers to 100-year-old. Actually, I have a 100-year-old client, and she's a pip. She still likes to look like she's 70 years old. So we enjoy our clients. We really do.
Well, the name Hair House International and Day Spa actually fits in because all the languages are spoken there, and everybody can go to the Hair House INT for international.com to find out how to get hair services. What other kind of services do you provide there besides, hairstyling?
Actually, I have a health and wellness service as well. We do a lot of the hair. We used to do nails and pedicures and all, but we really specialize in the hair field. So we want to make sure that we cater to that the most importantly. Health and wellness, I became a health coach about 8 years ago, and I was on a journey to lose some weight, and it felt great, and I felt fantastic, and everybody started to notice, and they said, well, can you help me? So I decided to get involved. I got certified, and I love it. It's a new passion of mine, along with the hair. People want to look good from head to toe. So why not? So
it's funny you say that, because look what's on the screen right now. The magic happens when people feel good about themselves from head to toe. How do we know you were about to say that?
You've been snooping around my Facebook pages or something.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, and I wear many hats. I love people. I love the community that we're in. I grew up in Manville. I live in Hillsborough, but it's just great being out there with the business owners and being involved with people. So that's why I love what I do. It's not a job.
So what would you tell me when what's your favorite part about what you do there at the salon? What do you enjoy most?
I love people walking out happy. People never leave unhappy. Everybody comes in, the before and the after. And there's times we take pictures too. We will go and we'll do a picture for them. But what I love to do the most is I love coloring, but I also love getting a bride ready for her wedding day and the prom girls. I love doing, that type of hairstyle. So that's my thing. But there's girls that work here that are masters in foiling and balayage and ombre and all the colors. When you say I like to color hair, well, you have to know what your specialty is, and they're phenomenal. They really are.
So let's switch over to to the TV show. There you go. The glamour shot. Everybody has to have a glamour shot. He's a television celebrity. So tell me how that came about.
That came about. Oh my gosh. Well, being again a part of the community, I was a president of the Manville Business and Professional Association, and I was doing the street fairs. And Steve, the producer of On the Loose TV, had approached me many, many, many years before, and I said I was just too busy. I had no time. Finally, he coaxed me because I met him at this Somerville Street Fair, and I was talking to people about my health coaching business. And he said, what are you doing? Do you still have your salon? I said, yes, I wear many hats. And he says, why don't you be my host for my show? So we tried it out for a little bit, and I just loved it. I love, again, being out there, meeting new people. And yeah, we've done so many fun events. So I can't wait. Thank God that the COVID is starting to die down, and we're going to be out there. So you'll see Mary on the Loose again.
Hey, you are with the Rockettes of Hillsborough, the famous Rockettes.
Thank God they didn't have me dance with them, Although I do dance. I love to dance. More polka dancing than anything, but I love that. Yeah.
That's true.
Amazing. Those women are amazing, by the way. They are amazing.
I know. I've seen them many times in many shows, and they have different music, different outfits, and it's just so much fun. I think their oldest member recently, a year ago, passed away, was, I think, over 100. Millie, I think, 100 years old. So they said they have, people from whatever age to 100. They weren't kidding.
Well, they might put shame, though, with the tapping and all that.
Yeah, so set up this little clip of some highlights. What are we going to see here, you think? Just give an idea of, again, Mary on the Loose. Let's look at some highlights.
Yeah, we have a couple coming your way to see, and you'll see me in a tent with a bunch of women, and I'm not going to say anything else. You have to watch it. I also have a cute clip with at the Pines Manor with Joe Amore, and he's a character in himself. He should probably be doing the show too. And I have also some motorcycle pictures. I've done some motorcycle runs, and I happened to win the Harley Davidson. People said, you don't even ride a motorcycle. And I go, but you could still buy a ticket. It was for the vets. Yeah. The money was going to the vets. And I said, that's not a big deal. So I bought 5 tickets, and I was taping that day there at the actual event. They were pulling the ticket, and I went in to go grab a bite to eat because we were hot. It was like all day. It was a hot day. Yeah. And I poked my head out. I said, oh my gosh, they're calling the number, and they said, congratulations, Mary. And I said, why? And they said, you won the motorcycle. I said, oh my gosh. So so it's been crazy. It's been a fun ride. So
all right, let's take a look at some of those highlights of Mary on the Loose TV.
Mary on the Loose, and we're here today at the Megan Rose Bradley Foundation, and we're glamping tonight, and we've got some girls in the tent. Your name?
Kristen Cardona.
Wendy Michaels.
Manita Haddock.
Randy Davis.
All right, so we picked out the most daring girls in the room. Hi, I'm Mary Tabbit, Mary on the Loose, and we're here today at the Pines Manor in Edison, New Jersey, and I'm here with my good friend Joe Amore. Joe, nice to see you again.
Go. Well, welcome back, Mary.
Thank you.
Back.
I love it. I love it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thanks for coming on and sharing.
No problem.
All right, everybody, wave!
Boy, there was some cool stuff you did there. I think what's nice is that you get to show people different aspects of community, businesses, but also charitable organizations. And it's so nice. What kind of reaction you get from people when you're out there when they actually see Mary in person instead of just on a screen?
Well, I'm not a young girl anymore, but I tell you, it keeps me young. It really, really does. And people think that, I'm like 39 years old, and I try to play the part, but I do have a family, and I do have grandkids, and I just love life. My mom is the same way, and reactions of people, they're like, is that you? So, as in business, we have fun here, but we also, we run a tight ship. So we are maybe a little bit more serious, but out on the streets, it's all craziness.
Well, I'm over 6 feet tall, and most people say, "Wow, I didn't know you're that tall." This is why usually you don't see the whole body on the screen wherever you're watching TV or an internet. So that's all you see. So there's more than just this,
Exactly. And I'm 5'1", so there you go.
But look, we look the same size.
Same.
So you have a lot of fun in that salon. I noticed this picture here. Tell us who that is. Besides, that's you right there.
That is
A
me.
special friend.
Up, I wear different hairstyles. That's my niece. She came for Halloween, and I said, "Oh, we got to take a picture." We love to post things on Facebook to let people know that we are servicing all ages. And this little girl just happened to be a pineapple that year.
Now we'll put all the links below for Mary, for the salon, for the show, for the Shape from Within. Everything will be listed down below if you're watching on YouTube and other social media, so you can contact her directly and ask her. And she's very nice, like she is right now. She'll answer any question you have.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Kaz. And we met many, many years ago, and we're still friends. So how do you like that?
Well, we have the language in common also, right?
Yes,
We speak Polish.
Both Polish, yeah. So.
Polish background. So anybody's Polish, tell us you love the show. Leave some comments and watch Mary on the loose. She's all over the place, really on the loose, but bringing you lots of great stuff, highlight you saw, and make sure you watch her on YouTube. And also, I think you're on some cable systems, FIOS and Altice.
And Cablevision.
In Cablevision. Well, that's Altice, I think, but people know it as Cablevision because that's the only.
Cablevision and FIOS is channel 40.
What was it on Cablevision?
Channel 40.
40? And FIOS 40 also?
I'm sorry, 40 on FIOS and Cablevision channel 15.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Somehow they got, maybe it's somebody else trying to get in there. So tell me, if someone wants to get into the salon hair styling business, and what would you recommend for them to do the path to get the most out of that?
Yeah, I mean, there's some great schools out there, and RVCC has a phenomenal cosmetology class right there right here in, what is that, Branchburg? But they're fantastic. They have like state of the art everything. So I would really highly suggest that if you're in the area, but there's other ones around. You want to check out the school. You want to make sure that they're on top of the newest things. I went to school many, many years ago, and they focused on only certain things. And now, as we are maturing in the field, we go to classes all the time. We go to Philadelphia, we go to New York, we go to Las Vegas. We take classes all over because we want to learn. We want to make sure that we're bringing the finest services back to our clients.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, how about on the television host? Since you went through this from the beginning to where you started to where you are now, what do you see? Do you see a difference? You see, if someone wants to start doing that also, what advice would you give them? Oh gosh, yes, it's knowing your topic before you go a little bit, but to have fun and not to overthink anything. Just to if it's a live show, of course, you're pretty much that's it. But if it's something that you can retape, it's not a big deal. It can be retaped. I have grown in feeling more comfortable in front of a camera. Before I could talk to anybody, but once the camera's in your face, you start to like freeze up. So, but yeah, I've been hosting for 4 years, and Steve, like I said, he knew me for a long time, and finally, I guess the time of my life, I was ready to just have fun. Yeah. Hubby said it was okay, we have to make sure that everybody's okay with it, and we have a good time. We really do. No, it's nice. What I think the biggest sort of fear I found people who, besides getting over looking into the camera and staring at the same spot all the time and pretty much into nowhere, but you're looking at whoever's watching at you, is if you're in a public place and people are watching you and they're commenting or they're pointing or whatever, and you need to concentrate on that camera and do your interview as a person, And it's always, I think, the biggest hurdle to overcome that I found from people
That's true.
when they try this on camera,
Yeah.
and keeping your thoughts and questions, what you're going to be asking next, because, but there's a fine art to that, because you have to listen to the person you're interviewing, let them answer, and then hopefully do a follow-up question. Some people just kind of read their list of questions, and you can tell that because you're like, well, they didn't do the obvious follow-up right there. They just went to the next question.
That's true. That's true. In fact, you have to make sure that you ask questions that require them to say something rather than just a yes and a no.
Speaking of that, what did you think of this conversation we've been having so far? Is it casual?
It's very casual. It's very casual. In fact, as you can see, my lighting is getting a little darker because the sun is starting to set differently.
Yeah.
So I'm changing colors. I'm like, what, a chameleon?
But it's okay. It's all natural and casual, and that's it.
It is. It is. We have not rehearsed this at all. This is a nice, friendly conversation. So.
Yeah, well, I usually don't like rehearsals because then people get something in their head they want to say. Then if they make a little error, then it messes them up. I didn't say anything right, correctly. And, if you make a little mistake, or like if the phone just rang back there, we would just go with it. Like, it's natural. It's what happens in a business. You can't suddenly say, shut all the phones down, because you wouldn't get customers.
That's true. True. In fact, my answering machine now, because we get so busy, is to let the people know that they can do online booking. So we give them that, go to the website, and there's an online booking that they can book their own appointment, just like a hotel. So we try to keep up with the newest technology here, and so that people, so that they get in early enough. Because, sometimes you're thinking about like, oh, I got to make an appointment, and then all of a sudden a week goes by. So,
Yeah.
So that's a nice feature.
So what feedback do you get from customers after they been to Hair House International?
Oh my goodness. Well, we have clients that have ranged all the way back from the very beginning and from where I first started. So yeah, they're very, very happy. We have from all different areas. Right now we have a lot from the adult community, the over 55s too, the Canal Walk, the Renaissance, the Somerset runs, and they're from New York, and they come here and they're like, wow, I'm really impressed with your place. It's nicer than what we left in New York. So that makes me feel very proud. And I have a staff that's just fantastic. I mean, everything is just super clean here. When people walk in, they're like, wow, did you just have a cleaning person come in? I go, no, the girls we all chip in, we all take care of everything. And during COVID, thank God we were able to, keep the salon going. And with color, people had, called in and asked, can we pack them a little goodie bag with their color in it, because they were afraid to go to, the CVS or the Walmart to pick up a hair color.
Right.
Of course we do. We go over and beyond for our clients because they're the best. We're so blessed to have them, and we're going to keep going.
Well, Mary on the Loose TV, you're the best, because you've been our great guest, and you can contact Mary anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at the hairhouseint.com. Even though she's not awake, but you can contact her and she'll check your message there. You can book an appointment, like she said, and be more than happy with all the services they provide there. And if you run into her wherever she is, say hello, Mary.
That's right. Make sure you say hello. Say, I saw you on Kaz's TV show. So make sure that you let me know.
Casual Conversations. That's right. And Mary, I give you permission, like everybody else, to have casual conversations with anybody else you like. Not just me, because my name's in the title, but that just happens to be that way.
I like the way you fit that in. That's pretty smart.
Well, it's when people remember certain things that way,
That's the truth.
Well, thank you, and see you soon. See you around, Mary. Bye.
Thank you, Kaz. Take care.